Okay, so you have your boards all pressed and they're dry, and now you want to use your hole punching guide to also make the holes in the covers. Now the first thing that you want to do, actually, is mark the top very lightly on both of these boards. Okay, and this is going to be the edge. You can actually, for a Coptic binding, you can punch the holes in different distances from the back of the cover, but usually about 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little bit more, 1/2 an inch. That is a nice even distance. You want to have enough material there to be sturdy, though. Okay, so this is a little bit smaller than the board because the board extends beyond the edges of each signature. You want to use a some kind of a form that will help you to elevate your punching guide, and then you just put it over the edge. This is an old book that I have put a piece of paper over to kind of protect it a little bit. You can actually use tape and tape this so that it doesn't move as much. You hold it there, and then you take your awl and you kind of go through it gently, and by kind of twisting it, it helps it go through there a little bit more. Don't use a lot of pressure straight into it, or you might bend your awl. There are heavier duty awls and lighter duty awls. This one is actually a light duty awl, so it's a little bit, doesn't really like this thick cardboard. Okay, so that is this cover is punctured. Double check and make sure that this top and your mark are on the same side. You can't really see these holes, they're pretty small. Now, rather than just kind of guess how far in to do the second board, you find the side that has the top mark, you match it up face to face with the other one, the one that you just punctured, and you lay the two together so that the insides are next to each other. And what we're actually going to do is use our first board as our punching guide. So you go in, and then back out, and then I'm going to punch each of these as well. Okay, so now you can see the little tiny holes that have been pierced in that side and the holes that have been pierced in this side. Okay, and they are matched up. Now that's actually all that you need for your covers to get them ready. But if you would like to use some little rivets, have larger holes pierced in the covers, you can get little eyelets, actually, I'm sorry, is what they're called. And this brand comes in several different colors, all in one container. I think that yellow would be pretty on this. It would bring out the yellow little spots. And I need 4 more for the the other cover. Okay, so to use this particular device, I don't know if you can see it very well, but you line up the hole that you've punched in the center of the hole that you can see down, just like that, and then you squeeze and out pops your little chunk of cover, and now you have a larger cover, a larger hole in the cover. And you can do it this direction too. Okay, center the hole inside, and out it comes. And because we're using book cloth, there's a little bit of cloth that doesn't cut out completely, so you just have to trim that. It'll be covered when we put in the eyelets. Okay. And then this has some eyelet setters on that end. I'll go ahead and show you one of these. So first, you set the eyelet facing the front of the cover. Okay, just like that, and then you just squeeze, and then the eyelet has been set, and on the back side it has that ring of metal has spread out a little bit to fasten it in. Okay, so if you want to just have the plain undecorated piercings, that's fine. My larger sketchbooks have those, and then if you want to have the little eyelets, that is fine also.